Welcome back.
Hello, everybody.
How fucking mad is Janae?
Yeah, that was sick. I
That
can't
was
wait
awesome.
to choke Kyle out again later.
Speaking of choking Kyle, we actually have him right here in the studio. He is going to play a game
Here
with
he
us
is.
because he's a fucking incredible bass player.
He is.
And we titled this game called Anti-Bassism. Right? So what Kyle is going to do, he's going to play bass lines and we've got to guess them.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
And if we can't guess him off his playing, then we're fucked. Because this guy's a monster. If you want to
Beast.
follow him on his IG, it's Kyle Mercado Music. And Kyle also builds cabinets.
It's a new thing. He's really into the
look out for
carpentry.
that IG. That's right. Exactly.
Yes.
So, Mr. Mercado,
Yeah.
what you got for us?
All right. Some are going to be quick, some are going to be hard.
Oh, I bet you
okay.
say that to all the boys.
Hey,
Sorry.
I don't know what he gets up to on COD every night. Hey? Yeah, Darryl, what does he get up to, huh?
Lots of, nice talk.
Yeah,
Sweet
I can
talk.
imagine.
Sweet chatting.
All right, my man,
don't
what's your
even
first
play.
bass line for us?
First one. Ready?
All right.
I know this one. Oh, do we just go when we get it?
Just yell it out.
Billie Eilish.
Bad boy. Bad girl, bad boy.
Bad guy.
Bad guy. All right, good. Good, man.
All right.
That sounded dope.
All right.
Okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Right, you
Yes,
Keep going though.
what's the song? You gotta name the song. Something. Ooh.
What's the name of the song?
Oh,
Wait, what's the song?
don't stop.
Don't stop.
No.
No. Oh shit.
We know the song, we just
close.
don't know the title.
Stop the
Didn't I just sing it?
The music
Doesn't-
when
you
they come
just sang it,
through.
but what's it
It's
called,
like
man?
it's not
Stop
just
is
coming
right.
through.
That's how he raps it.
Don't stop is
Don't
right.
Stop is right.
Stop.
Don't isn't.
Okay.
Can't stop. Can't stop.
Ah, shit.
You bitches are losing.
Music
so
is
hard.
what? No, jokes.
Okay, next. What you got?
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Anderson .Paak. What's that song?
Yeah.
Hey! This is what a nigga came for.
Hey.
It is. Who? What's the song, man?
I don't know this one. I don't know.
Going
this one.
down? Come down. Come up.
Yeah.
Come down. Yes.
All right.
I'm so glad I remembered that myself.
Come on, Darryl, got to get one. All right.
At least one.
Hey, you're the fucking music genius, bro.
Stop it.
Okay. One, and it's my secret.
Stop shouting at me.
Is-
Okay, next.
Darryl, you got to get this one.
Do I? Oh, fuck.
Come on, Darryl.
Why do I got to get this?
Come on, Darryl.
Yeah, very funny. It's Friends. I know it's Friends, okay?
I'll be there for you. Yeah, far out. Cool.
Seinfeld.
All right. We'll get a bit harder now.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
I think Darryl will get this
Here we
one.
go. We're going into
Jesus.
bass odyssey.
Jesus.
Fucking terrible.
Okay, we're ready.
Oh, yeah, man, that's my jam, bro.
It's Muse.
Yeah, Muse. Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh,
Oh, no, it's oh no, I think it's not Stockholm Syndrome. It's the other one.
Knights of Sardonia.
No, Muse. Ah.
Yeah.
What's the name of the song?
Fuck, I just want to hear him play.
Did you guys?
What's the song?
with H.
H?
I don't think they actually
Hit me with your best
say-
shot.
Yeah. I don't think they actually say the lyric.
Yeah.
The title.
Oh, well then,
Okay,
how are we
well,
supposed to know?
Thanks for
Well,
picking that.
what is
said-
it?
Was that
he
the hard
said it
one?
was getting hard.
It's
Okay,
hard.
what is it?
Nah, go. We
Starts
can't.
with H.
Just
Hair.
Y.
Hyman.
Hyman Killer.
Hyman
S.
Ripper? No.
T. Hysteria.
Hyman Destroyer.
Hysteria.
Hysteria.
Not Hyman Destroyer. Okay, cool.
All right.
Next.
This is a hard one.
Okay. I love it when he talks dirty.
I don't know if...
Choke him.
Okay, yeah.
Choke him.
Sounds so good.
that's not part of it. But
Oh,
it's
Just did the slow.
who said Metallica?
Listen, if
I said
anybody
Metallica. Is it Metallica?
anybody out there who's
It's
watching,
It's Metallica.
if anybody like
Anyone
for those
know?
of you who are watching and listening, if you know it, put it up on the screen. Kyle can't see it.
Quick, give us the answer.
Quick.
We've got a 10-second delay. This is going to be a long
Oh
time.
shit! Okay,
Oh,
you're gonna have to tell
Simon
us.
said Metallica.
Yeah, it did.
it's
okay.
to do with bells.
Hell's Bells.
Hell's Bells. No, that's
It's Metallica. For whom the bell tolls.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
All right, cool.
think-
Next.
I think
Okay.
that's all I've got. Barking. Actually, no, I've got another.
You got another one. I'm ready. Oh my god. I was just staring at your face. I forgot
Oh,
to think.
sweet. You just want to choke it. I have no idea.
Okay. Again. Oh, Garrett got it.
is it?
Attention,
Charlie
Charlie.
Puth.
Good job, Garrett.
What a
Garrett.
legend. Thank you, Garrett Parker. Actually, can you just play one bass line for me before we cut to this break? And
Yes.
that's Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight.
How does it go again?
Oh. Hey. Hey, there it is. Come on, Dre. Come on, Dre.
All right,
Come on,
all right.
Dre.
Keep it going. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to cut to a break. Our next guest coming up after this break, we are super excited about. She is a high-profile Australian DJ who plays at the biggest venues here in Sydney. She's also hugely active in the modified car scene, winning Miss Hot Import Nights Australia 2017 and has been featured in Hot Import Nights US and the Philippines. She's a Dragon Ball Z of energy, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Melissa Grace, coming up after this break. You best
you
be
so
ready.
much, Takai.
You best be ready. Best be ready. Hey, stick around. Thank you for sticking around, guys. You know what? Come to think of it, if you weren't sticking around, then I don't know what the fuck you guys want out there. We have the most incredible DJ around. Well, with us right now.
Right now, just right now.
That's it. Please welcome to the Forget About Dre podcast, Melissa Grace.
Hi, I love the sound effects. I love it.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Man, I remember we did a gig a while back at
Yes.
shout out to Bar Ombre and
Aw.
Sweet As. And I remember
Yes.
you were DJing at the time. This is how we met.
Yeah.
And I remember looking over every time I'm singing and thinking, fuck me, man. The energy coming from behind those decks was like,
you very attractive.
I was just vibing. I love the vibe at Bar Ombre, and Sweet As, they were amazing. And yeah, I love playing there. They just have, you can play anything and everyone will just dance.
yes, because they love music.
Yes.
Yes, and shout out to Lena as well too.
Yes, oh my God, she's amazing.
She's great. And you know what? You have a competitor for hair color right now. For those of you
I
who
mean,
can't see this,
My fellow mermaid.
I know.
Mel has incredibly
Competition. I love it.
colourful hair, blue and purple.
Blue and
overtones.
purple at the
Oh,
end.
fabulous,
You
girl.
know?
Where? Oh my god! And then Gemma's got like a light denim blue thing going on,
Yeah, I mean,
and she needs to get her roots done. Anyway, listen.
I don't have my roots done.
I'm joking.
You're fine, girl.
You're fine. No, I like the roots thing. Hey, I can't talk. I'm just being a dick.
pay for my shit then. Oh, fuck you.
So Mel,
What's up?
you're like a big time DJ. I can't believe you're on our show, man. You got an
I
incredible
don't know
following.
about big time DJ.
Well,
I
you-
just vibe.
So what?
Yeah, you are a vibe.
Yeah, 100%. And you model as well too.
Yeah,
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
Oh, you wanted that? Like a flat earther.
I started off modeling at first, and then I just kind of got into DJing. It was just something that I always wanted to do because I was always surrounded by music. I grew up like learning classical piano, and then like
Hey.
my parents put me into singing, and then I would like try and learn like a new instrument. So I've always been very surrounded in something that was for me to do, like something creative.
Right.
And so that's how.
Plus your philo. So
That
basically,
too,
you were just
being-
born. You were born musical.
Yeah, they brought out
You
the
had no
karaoke
choice.
machines. Like I was
Yeah.
forced to sing all the time. And
Okay, wait a minute.
Yes.
So forced to sing meaning you can sing?
Hey.
I think I remember in a conversation we had, your jam was Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Darryl, it's Sunday morning, Maroon 5.
Oh,
Yes.
Like, I love that.
Yeah, you want to like help her out, maybe just.
Yes. I mean, girl, you show me
I'm really nervous. I'm sorry if I screw this up.
Triple threat.
Sorry.
You go. Just karaoke it. You're in the
I
lounge
get this key
room.
right. I
The
really
family's here. You're having a Dobo chicken.
Sunday
Everything's
morning.
fucking great.
Sunday morning, rain is falling.
Yeah, mama. Okay, baby.
Still some cover shares, some skin.
Yes.
Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. You twist to fit the mold that I am in.
Yeah, sing it, baby.
But things just get so crazy, living life gets hard to do. And I would gladly hit the road, get up and go if I knew that someday it will lead me back to you. That someday it will lead me back to you. I show my phone.
Get it, girl.
That's maybe all I. In darkness, she is all I see. Come and rest your bones with me. Driving slow on Sunday morning, and I never wanna leave.
Oh, come on, man.
You have heard it first.
Stop that.
The start of Melissa Grace's new artist career. That was beautiful, man.
Thank
Man, you
you.
can sing.
I'm so
Shit.
nervous.
See, I told you, it's not fair. They come out of the womb and they're like, "Whoa."
Yeah, they just blast Whitney Houston, and I'm like, oh.
So on our show, we love to
Amazing.
interact with our viewers, and we love getting them to basically ask us questions. All right. And we have a question from Liv Finnan. What is the most annoying song requested when playing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. You know what? I have never really gotten a song request like multiple times. It's always something different. It's always something that's just been overplayed. So, you know what? I really don't have an answer to that, just because it's not necessarily the song, it's the way people go about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
the etiquette.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Can you please
Yes.
explain to people how
Okay.
they should request a song?
So how
Yes.
they should is you just want to be respectful about it. Like at the end of the day, obviously I am there to play music and we're trying to add to the vibe. But if you have someone going up to you when you're in the DJ booth and they're like, "Can you play this?" Like shoving their phone in your face, that no. Usually it's just you want to be nice to be like, "Hi, like I know you're doing your thing, but you know I would absolutely love it if you could play yada yada yada."
Right.
Yeah.
If you can't,
Which is a
no
great track.
I
pressure.
don't know that one.
It's a great trap song.
Really good track.
Yada,
But yeah, like
yada.
I would play that. I'd bop to that. But yeah, if like, some people would just kind of get salty and they're like, "Can you play it now?" Or like, "I'm about
yeah.
to leave. Can you
I
play
hate
it
that.
now?"
You
And
know
I'm-
what we get? We
bye.
get the. They come up to you and they go, "Play something we can dance to."
Oh, no.
Pick it up.
that.
Play
That's-
something
that's
we
the
can
Karens
of
dance
this
world.
to.
Yes.
We've
Yeah.
got another question
Yes.
from Denny Den's Pinheiro.
Oh, hey, Denny.
What a name.
Ooh.
That's a great name. It's
Gasolina.
12 a.m. Club dance floor is packed. What song you dropping, Mel?
It's always Gasolina. It just
It just
always goes off. I'm sorry.
Do you know Gasolina?
It just gets everyone hyped and dancing. It's just a good song to walk to.
I'm doing it. He's on the hunt.
Okay. So I want to ask you a question. So apart from the DJ,
Yeah.
you model in the modified car scene.
Yeah, well, that was a few
How did that
years
happen?
back. It just kind of fell into my lap, to be honest. I just met a few people, and then I still had colored hair at the time, and then they were like, "Oh, hey, have you ever done promotional modeling before?" And it was something that I just saw as nothing I would ever kind of dip my toe in. And I was like, "No, I haven't." And they're like, "Would you want to?" And so I obviously was like, "Why not? Like, let's try it out." So I tried it, and then I did like Motorex, and then that kind of took off for me. And then I did World Time Attack, and then I won the title for Miss World Time Attack. So that definitely gained me some traction, and then I was just getting booked for different promotional shows, and then I did all the kind of like competitions that they had for the different car shows, and then I won like 3 titles. And then I did Hot Import Nights in like 2017.
Yeah, get it,
and
girl.
yeah, that was probably like my biggest one. And now I'm like, you know what? I've done everything I want to do in the car scene. Now I want to DJ.
Of course. I have to ask you, your favorite car?
My favorite. Oh, that's a hard one. See,
Are you a Supergirl? Are you
Oh, good question. That's a good question.
look, at the it's not really like an amazing car, but I really like S2000s.
Oh yeah, classic silvers.
Yeah.
Of course.
I think there's not many around. They're kind of a rare car to find, like in Sydney at least.
Sure.
So when I see one, I'm like, oh my god! I used to have an MX-5, and that was because I couldn't afford an S2000. That was like the Aldi version.
But was it fully sick, bro?
Yeah, for sure.
We've got a question. We've got a question from Henry Lambshed. Loving this guy's questions.
Yes.
What's your favorite genre at the moment?
Ooh, I'm really digging like UK garage.
Oh.
And like selection kind of stuff.
Yes.
I've been
Yeah,
vibing
yeah.
to that so hard. It's just a bop.
Is it coming back? Is it big? Is it? Are you playing
She's
like?
bringing it back.
Are you bringing it back?
I'm trying to. I try to like put in little bits of like remixes of that type of
course.
stuff into my sets.
Like a Craig David track?
Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
classic.
Yes. But it's not really the crowd for it in Sydney. Unfortunately, they have a
Yeah.
few like parties here and there, but it's not as big as I would like it to be.
Right.
Yeah.
And so with the clubs that you play in,
Mm.
do you have a preferred venue that you love to play in that you want to give a shout out where you have a residency, for example?
Yeah, so my home base would probably be the Carter.
Okay.
I started off there first in terms of like a residency. So they're always going to be like my day ones. And they've really taken care of me. And just the DJs over there, they're lovely. They're like family. They treat me so well. And like every time I have a question, they're more than happy to help me out. So shout out to DJ Edo if he ever watches this, because he took me in and he was like, yeah, like you're doing great. And he gives me pointers and everything. So it was just nice to have that opportunity. And from there, it kind of just snowballed.
He's like your
Nice.
DJ Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah,
like
if he needs
oh,
a name, there's one
there-
for you.
there it is.
We have a question. We have a question from Sophie Hughes. What's the best gig you've ever done?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, probably Rock Lily.
Rock Lily.
Yeah,
we play in Rock Lily.
How amazing is it?
Wow,
the vibe.
It's great.
I played there a little bit before COVID, and just everyone was so happy. Everyone was just loving like what I played, and it was just because it was kind of like close contact. It kind of felt kind of underground.
Right.
So I really like that vibe. But yeah, I keep saying vibe, but it's because it was.
But that's what it's about.
That's
We have Hayden James has got a question here. Hey Mel, have you collaborated with anyone in the live scene? Do DJs do that? Playing live
We have like, as in like live streams.
or live?
Live
Like you
theme.
like a
Maybe
disclosure
like a live
kind
element.
of vibe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not really. Like I haven't done any like B2B kind of stuff. If
Right.
that's what
B2
he
is
means.
back to back.
Back to back. Yeah.
Yes, that's not a porn reference
no.
for those of you who are out
no.
there.
Oh.
Back to back.
In the
That's a
car
DJ.
Oh, that was my next question. Ruined. Great.
Hey, Roger Sanders has Saunders, sorry. He's got a question. How often do you practice or do you practice?
Okay, so when I first started out, I was horrible. Because I first started out in like this little competition thing where you learn in 6 weeks.
Right.
My first set was shit. Absolute shit. Yeah. Like
Shit in what way? For those of us who don't know about
Well,
the art of DJing.
For one, I didn't really get to practice much because I didn't have my own decks. So it was just all over the place. I didn't know what I was doing. I pretty much was just like, woo, and just pressing buttons and yeah. And then after that, I was like, wow, I'm really bad at this. I should, like, if this is something I want to do, I want to be better. And after that, I bought my decks and I was just grinding it out. Like, every time I got a chance to practice, I was on the decks, and I may not be as technical as a lot of people. Like, I can't do anything crazy like scratching, but it's definitely something I want to learn, but it's a lot of time and effort. But I was like, you know what, if I can get my solid basics and foundation, like, and, you know, pick good music, like, I'm good. And just, yeah. So obviously right now that I have kind of done more DJ gigs, like, that's also my practice as well.
Right.
So yeah, I guess it started out from like trying to do it every day-ish.
Yep.
Now it's kind of like every week, and then just whenever I can put it in, and yeah.
So we're pretty heavily influenced by the US and the UK when it comes to
Yes.
music, especially R&B and trap
Definitely,
and UK garage, for example. We've got a question from Kevin Mendoza, which is great. Considering the current state of the music industry, would you consider playing more music from Australian artists to help them get more traction? And if so, who are some of those local artists you rate?
Definitely. So I don't know if a lot of the viewers know about Pontoon Bar, but yeah, they have a younger crowd. So I like to play like 1-4 and HP Boys
right, okay,
because the
cool.
crowd
They love that.
loves it.
great.
Yeah. So I like to play a lot of them if the venue allows it. There's a lot of venues that don't like it.
Oh, there's politics.
Yeah, there's a lot of politics and like
okay.
sometimes what you can and can't play, I think, because it gets
Yeah.
the wrong idea. So it just depends. But yeah, definitely wanting to play more Australian kind of like producers and all that kind of stuff.
That's sick. So we're going to cut to a break. And I want to keep you here because we want to play a game with you.
Oh my God.
Now, so when you're at a club and you're watching the DJ do their thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
For me, it's the ones that have got that vibe. That literally, sometimes I don't even care what they're playing, but if there's a vibe behind those decks
Yeah.
and they're enjoying it, like they actually look like they're enjoying it, then that for me is the bomb. So that being said, we would like to know from a professional
Yeah.
how we could vibe behind decks. If you could teach us
Yeah.
how to vibe behind decks, because I know Gemma has got this beautiful setup here because Gemma
I
is,
like this
is
setup.
jumping into the DJ foray. So this is probably a perfect opportunity for you
I
to
am the
learn these
definition
skills.
of shit,
So
so-
we're going to cut to a break.
So I'm going to need all the help I can get, babe. Like, for real.
All right.
It's the worst DJ name. DJ shit.
Oh, and when we
that.
come back from the break, we'll get Mel to give us all our own individual DJ
Exactly.
names.
And again, shout out to the Starter Pod guys. Remember, I want you to share this page with as many people as you can
Yes,
because
please.
we want to keep pumping this content out for you guys, this quality of content. And in order for us to do that, you got to share our shit.
Yes, please, people.
So we're
Thank you
going to
so
take a break.
much.
We'll be back. All right, guys, welcome
Hola.
back to Forget About Dre. We have Melissa Grace, world-renowned DJ.
Wouldn't
And she's gonna
say
teach-
that much.
Okay, but I reckon you're fucking dope. You're better than most world-renowned DJs anyway. So, hey,
stop.
But what do I know? So we've asked Mel to judge us on our DJing skills. We're going to play some songs on these decks right here, and we're going to pretend to be DJs, and Mel's going to judge to see who's got the best DJ moves. All right?
Here we go.
All right, so Darryl,
Wow.
maybe swap headphones.
I said that. He didn't want to.
Oh, okay.
He's been a big
shit.
tart.
The COVID
Actually,
thing,
that's
right?
a DJ. Like, you want to use your own headphones.
100%.
Okay,
cool.
all right. Get head
Straight
ready.
away, you got
That
props.
too.
All right, you ready?
Okay, cool. So,
All right, Darryl Beaton, everybody on the
Darryl
deck.
Beaton.
Here we go. Here we go. Get your,
Okay.
get,
Get-
okay, you ready?
cue the song.
Here we go.
Cue
Go.
it up. Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Have you done this before?
Hey, can you play this song? Can you play this song?
Play something we can dance to. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Wow, that was.
Shit. What?
I liked your vibes. It was very like, don't fuck with me because
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this track.
Pretty
That's it.
aggressive.
I like it.
Don't ask me for
It was
requests.
aggressive.
I like
That's
it.
Exactly what I was going
That's pretty
for.
baller, man.
Thanks, bro.
Pretty fly for a wagger.
That was a big surprise.
Yeah, bro.
Jim, you
All
got your
right,
track?
Gemma,
You got
Gemma
your track?
Lyon,
You got your
MCG,
track?
MCG bangers,
You tell me.
G bangs, G bangs, G bangs. Keep the kimono. Yeah,
Keep
man.
it on.
Get
It's your
all-
thing.
Okay.
All right.
I think you got to use the
I
head.
think you have to put your hands on there.
She's already fucked
ready?
it up. All right, there you go. Okay, cool.
You got, okay.
Oh, she's got the DJ hands. Yes, point. That's crowd
play
engagement
horses?
right there.
Play horses.
Crowd engagement.
Uh-huh.
I liked it. The point got me.
You got a point. You got a
Because
point.
I do that a lot.
You gotta, girl, you gotta,
All right,
you gotta
so
point
now
it
it's
out.
my turn.
It's your turn.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unclip and clip into you for COVID purposes because I want to use my own headphones.
Yeah, do it.
All right, check this out. We're unplugging now.
I'm just gonna play a little bit of music in the meantime. Oh,
Hello.
Get it.
there it is. Come on.
All right, man.
Come on.
Now I'm going to show you how it's done.
Yeah.
All right, you ready, DB?
I'm nervous.
Okay, you ready? You got your tracker? You got your track? All right, here it comes.
expecting that.
I had no idea. Man, that's some racist shit. DJ.
Look, you played it off really well. Yeah.
I'm hurting. That's good.
Brown lives, brown DJs matter.
Oh my god.
Good luck with that DJ name for that fella.
fella.
Is that going to work out?
Oh my God.
Nice. Nice track.
Oh my
That was pretty hectic. But hey, wait, who won?
You all had your own styles though, so it's kind of hard to.
Don't give me that Simon Cowell shit.
Oh, okay,
Who won?
sorry. Simon Cowell was. I'm like Paula Deander.
Okay, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Paula Abdul Deander.
Simon's gone soft. now.
wrong artist. Wow.
Who gets Ibiza? Who gets like the tour of Ibiza
Okay.
headliner?
Only because she had like crowd.
What?
And that crowd,
I did the
that
fucking
point, that's a
bulb.
move. Like
Yeah,
I like
girl.
to do so.
Actually,
Relating.
oh my God,
There
look at
you
this
go.
Kevin Mendoza DJ Gundre.
Oh my god.
Hey, you know what, viewers? I want to know who you thought won that one.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Yes.
Yeah. You know I did.
Who won that one? We're gonna
Old
cut
school.
to another break. All right, and we're gonna keep Mel here. We've got a couple more questions. Well, there's a lot of viewer questions.
Yeah,
so
there are. And we need to
I
know
want to
our
know who
names.
you guys thought won that one. Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
I thought.
Look, you played it off really well,
Just saying, yo.
considering.
Oh man.
Anyway, stick around, guys. We're going to find out some more from Melissa Grace, DJ to the Stars. Shout out to the Starter Pod Presents. We'll be back.
Hey now.
Sorry to interrupt you, but the people have spoken. The people. That's right.
Shush.
The people have voted
You don't
me
even
for the win.
know.
Me for the win. Oh, wait.
Lies.
I
That is
Anyway,
so
sorry, G.
good, Kev.
Sorry to interrupt you. What were you about to say?
I was going to say, just before you give us our super cool DJ names, I was wondering if we could play a quick game with you called Would You Rather?
Sure, let's do it.
Okay, so just a precursor warning here. I might talk about genitals a little bit. I don't know. Let's just have a
fine.
little look what I want to do. Okay. Let's start with, would you rather know the history of every object you've touched or be able to talk to animals?
Talk to animals.
Yep, okay. Would you rather the aliens that make first contact be robotic or organic?
Organic?
Yeah, cool. Would you rather have knives for fingers or penises for fingers?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Shit.
that's
I think penises for fingers.
good girl.
I choose knives.
Love you.
Like
Oh
you're
my God.
touching everything. You can't even touch yourself in a
yeah,
sense. Not
yeah.
that way.
Yeah,
Not
just
that
got
way.
Slippery swords everywhere.
I just got cut.
Okay.
Get it?
Okay. Yeah. You can only hear one song for the rest of your life. Would you rather Ring of Fire or Country Road?
Oh. Country road, yeah.
Unless it's a
Probably
translation.
end up just necking myself if it was country road, but sure, let's go with country road.
Great, love that. Would you rather have your dead body found on a pile of sex toys or a pile of drugs?
Drugs.
Cool. And last one.
How are you getting this?
Last one. Would you rather be in a real version of The Walking Dead or Jurassic Park?
Ooh, that's a tough one. The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
What?
I'd pick Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs, man.
Yeah, but dinosaurs get pretty smart. Zombies are stupid.
Yeah, true.
And they're slow.
Yeah, you can just, man, you can.
You can just outrun. Oh, maybe not me. I'm very horrible at running.
Zombies are out. Yeah, easy.
But yeah.
So we've got some questions from
Yeah,
our
let's answer those
viewers,
questions.
our amazing viewers who we love. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Man,
you, guys.
we really appreciate you guys tuning in for this whole 2 hours. I know 2 hours is a long time for our modern audiences, so we're very appreciative of. Now, Veronica Goldman has a question for you. Do you find it intimidating being a woman in the car scene?
Yes.
Beep, beep.
But I think because there's not many of us, see, it's hard. You like the girls that I'm friends with in that scene, they're very lovely. I've been lucky in that sense, but especially going and modeling at some of these car shows, you do feel a little bit like taken aback by like the stares, or you hear a lot of like shit talking when you don't even know them.
Is this shit talking from other girls or from guys?
Both.
Oh, not
Both.
cool. Not cool, man.
Yeah, look, at the end
Guys,
of the day,
come on, man.
I think I can come off quite strong, so some people don't like that. But look, I'm just doing me, and if they don't like that, look,
Yeah.
that's on them.
Yeah,
I
get it,
have no
girl.
qualms with you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So James Iro Pinheiro I like that. Mel, no longer modeling and only focus on DJing now, or both?
That's a hard one. Sometimes I do some modeling on the side, but right now I'd like to be focusing on something to do with music. So definitely DJing is taking more priority than anything.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And look, if people want to check out some of your modeling pics, your IG is loaded with those images.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes
shout out.
it's and like not safe for work, so don't look at it at work.
So, Roger Saunders, what's the worst date you have been
Oh, I
on?
love this one, Roger.
See,
Good
I
question.
feel like I'm such a boring person when it comes to that. I haven't really been on that many dates. I don't like to go on dates because I can't deal with the whole small talk and it just gets awkward. But years ago, I guess the only one I can kind of think of, he was just really like quiet and I had to kind of carry the conversation and it was just really awkward.
Right.
And so we weren't vibing off each other and it was just like, how's your food? And like, I'm very talkative. So it was just me constantly like yapping on. And then he was just sitting there. And I was like, do you want to go? Like, we can just,
I hate that.
you can drop me home. I can't believe I actually like asked him to pick me up because that was like the shittest car ride home too.
Oh, no. He was probably just intimidated.
So I can't talk right now either. Yeah, but actually I haven't been on that like many bad dates or even dates for that matter. So
Okay.
can't help you there. I'm sorry.
Maybe she wants to practice though, y'all.
Well, there you go. Are you single, fellas?
Yes.
Fellas! Bang!
Take a ticket.
Hey,
and
listen,
light
guys,
around the door.
don't say I don't do anything for you, all right? So listen up. Didier Jean Dulab
Okay.
followed Mel's for a long time, including DJing from the start, and see her as quite a humble and appreciative of her progress. Wondering if she now evaluates gig offers or placements with more consideration of the gig.
Look, right now, especially with everything going on, it's very hard to be very picky and choosy just because everything's only starting now to open back up. So I only had my first gig in like how many months? Last Saturday. So you can't really be choosy right now. But when everything was kind of gaining traction, I was definitely like, okay, like I have time for this. Can I fit this in there? So yeah, it's pretty much just where I've played as well, like which ones I want to do more or which one pays more.
Sure.
But yeah, right now you can't be picky and choosy, unfortunately.
Well, I'm sure whoever books you will be honoured to have you there playing for them. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're
Me,
incredible
please.
to watch.
Amen.
I need
Incredible.
a job. I need money.
Please thank Melissa Grace,
Thank
guys.
you so much,
Thanks for
Mel.
having
We have another guest coming on after this break.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have someone very special. We have
Pump her up.
Teegan joining us. She's a singer, she's a dancer, and an absolute gaming queen. You guys aren't even ready, but we shall see. We're gonna twerk it on out later on. Join us.
Stick around, guys.
All right, ladies and gents, thank you for joining us here on Forget About Dre. Huge shout out to Starter Pod Presents for having us and this awesome show. We're having a great time tonight, and we've got one more guest. Here she is. Hi. That was anticlimactic, wasn't it? This is beautiful Teegan. Now, she is a bit of a gaming queen, aren't you, babe?
Gaming queen.
Now,
Thank
I mean, I feel like I don't have very much to offer here in regards to the gaming aspect, but not only are you a beautiful gamer, but you're also a singer and a dancer. You've been all around the
Triple threat.
world.
Thank you.
Yeah, triple threat. You're just doing your thing. But please tell me more about the gaming. I want you to educate me. I know that you play on Twitch, and I don't even know what that is. So if we can...
I thought that's a body movement and like a involuntary body movement. No?
Well, please tell me all about it, babe. I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm excited to learn.
Yeah, so Twitch is actually quite a new thing to my life. I actually started at the beginning of April of streaming on Twitch.
Oh, that's so recent.
Yeah. Well, I was always sitting at home just playing, and then Byron actually was like, why don't you just stream it? You're already doing it. I was like, that's true. I'll just put a camera in front of me.
Yes,
Good, let's do it. And
let's
I did
do
it.
it.
And yeah, so I've been streaming, like I started off by streaming one of my main games, like Crash Team Racing.
Yes.
And yeah, it took off, and I've gotten a beautiful community below me, and they just love to support me, and it kind of just expanded, and it's blown up, and there's heaps of people, and
so cool.
I'm really close to 300 followers. I know that's within 3 months, but it's sick.
It's awesome. Yeah. I mean, do you ever have to, do you dress up and whatnot? I know that, I mean, I might be confusing different like genres of gaming because I obviously have no idea, but like, do you dress up in like cosplay, like all that kind of stuff? Like,
yes,
tell me
I
about
do
all these
actually.
things.
Oh, really?
I do. So actually part of like the whole Twitching community. So it's more than just the gaming. I get to like chat with everyone. I get to connect. And that kind of helped me a lot during the coronavirus kind of stuff because our gigs just like diminished.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
And that's where you get a lot of your socialization. You meet other musos. You meet people just at your gigs. And all of a sudden, choop, bye. And I'm like, well. So then I got to just talk to all these random people, and they were really lovely, and they come back and they tell me about their life, and they're on the other side of the world, and
it's pretty
they come
cool.
in and out. And actually one aspect of it is I have like these channel points. So for example, if you're watching me, you'll gain these channel points just from watching me, and then you can just tell me to do random things by just redeeming them. So for example, one of the things is like hydrate. So like someone will be hydrate, and I'll be like, okay, take some water, and they'll be like, okay, fix your posture. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, so they're telling you to do
is
this?
so
Yeah, they like pay. So one of
Oh, they
the
pay you?
yeah, well, they use their channel points.
What?
So then like there's one like they put in there's like super hydrate. I scull a whole bottle of water. Do a handstand.
Yes.
I do a handstand.
Does it get
Yes,
like
this is
a bit
cool.
creepy?
No, I set the boundaries of what they can
okay.
redeem, and one of the things they can actually redeem for about 75,000 points is a cosplay stream. So actually, I cosplayed as the Purple Crate from Crash Bandicoot, and I also cosplayed as Zelda. So
Like an actual crate.
Okay.
yeah, I was a box. Like
I'm going to need
actual
Yeah,
box.
okay, great.
I'm going to need English subtitles for what you're talking about right now.
Well, the game that I like mainly stream Crash, it one of the items that you go through like a box, it's just a crate and it breaks. And there's like there's different types of crates. But then all of a sudden, like when Crash like stopped and they released their last update, that actually made that thing a playable character. So everyone's like,
I want to be the box.
A box is like driving.
Shotgun the
Has no
box.
feet. Yeah, so that's what it is. And then it was like big meme. And then I was like, let's be the box. And so yeah, I just did it. I made it.
Absolutely.
You made the box from scratch.
I made the box from scratch.
That's amazing.
I love a good box.
I bought a gaming desk and I was like, look at the cardboard. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a box. And I made the box and it was like a full-on thing. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Was it difficult to game with the box on? Like, are you trying to?
I was inside. I had like the the
my
controller
God.
inside.
Is it a glass box of emotion?
I can't.
It could have been anybody in there.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was really fun. And then I just like versed people as the box, and I was like, "This is sick."
This is actually sick.
So how deep do you react with like your followers or your subscribers? I mean, how do you? So you said it gets kind of personal. Saying people keep coming back. So, I mean, does it ever? How far does it go? Can it go?
Does it go
personal?
beyond gaming?
It goes beyond gaming at some points. Like, so I've like developed a lot of friendships, and like within this Twitch community, a lot of people like are between streams, and so we like raid other people and stuff like that. So that's like, for example, like if I finish my stream and I've got 15 people watching me, I kind of migrate that community and I introduce them to someone that I watch. So for example, today when I finished my stream, I was streaming racing. I was like, okay, let's go to my friend over here in the UK. She's drawing and she was in Photoshop and she's drawing. And then like, so for example, they get to meet her, and then so it's kind of like you just kind of connect with a lot of people, and I've been dropped into a wonderful person. Like my one of my viewers was like, let's raid this person. I was like, let's do it. And he was sitting there and he had like some backing tracks playing and he was just jamming on the guitar, and it was the best thing ever.
gosh, that
and he
sounds
just sits
awesome.
there and he just like puts voice filters on, he just plays around, but it's like the best vibe, and it's just kind of like you just see all these random people, and
Just a whole nother, it's
cool.
another world.
Yeah.
it's
Great,
amazing.
that's how we connect now. We've got a question here from James McRae. He wants to know your top 3 games of all time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm a 90s baby, so we can't go back that. We can go back far, but not that far. Top 3 games. I'd have to say... I'll have to put Crash Team Racing in there, obviously.
Sure.
Crash Team Racing has to go in there. I have to say Animal Crossing because it's a big hype. I played it since the Wild World games, but I definitely do like a bit of Donkey Kong 64 or like Super Mario 64.
Okay, I can relate to
the,
these.
You have to put the Super Mario in. There's so many good Mario games in there.
Yeah, right.
But then, oh my gosh, I'm never ask me questions like this. I love too many things. Like I could go on. I love all the Call of Duty titles. Like I really loved like the original Modern Warfare. I love Black Ops.
Talk slower. Talk slower.
Oh, the Black Ops. Oh,
that's
Assassin's Creed titles.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, like
I'm
there's so many
relating.
things from
Too
there.
many.
There's way too many
So many.
games,
We've
but there's
got
different things. Ooh.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got another question here. Sophie Bishop, how often do you stream and for how long?
Oh, hey, Sophie. How often do I stream? I stream every single day. I've been grinding at the moment. I really enjoy it. I stream at least 3 hours, but like when I was, one of my like main goals when I first started, I was taking on the developers of the game, and like you have to do each track and you have to like verse the developer's ghost, and that was really like, there's definitely, if you go on my Twitch, there's definitely some clips of me crying.
What is your Twitch? What is your Twitch?
It's Teegstar, so
Teegstar.
Teegstar.
Yes.
But yeah, because there was like this one track, and it was it. I literally sat there for 9 hours. I didn't move. Like I didn't even go to the bathroom. Like I was sitting there just restarting this one track.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, and I got right to the end, and there's like a corner right before the finish line, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and I was like, yes, and then I ran into the wall, and I was just like,
It's made even worse because you got so many people watching you. Right?
oh, everyone was just like F in the
Pressure.
chat, F in the chat, like just like, oh gosh, like rest in peace to that run.
So we got another question
no.
from Mo here. What games are you looking forward to this year?
Ooh, okay. Well, I'm actually planning on getting a PlayStation 5.
Oh.
So if that's the case, I plan on, I know it's a bit late to the party, but I want to kind of go through those Last of Us titles. So the new Last of Us 2 just came out. I'd like to go through that. I'm looking forward to Crash 4. It's coming out. It's coming out in October the 2nd. So it's only coming out on Xbox and PlayStation, so I've got to get onto it.
We got a shout out from New Zealand.
Hey.
Hey, we are crossing borders. Raymond Kirk.
Hey, Raymond.
My man, thank you for that shout out. There was another question. Guys, can you scroll down or up with the questions? Yeah. So, okay, Peter Vorder wants to know, what's the average pay like for 300 people watching?
That's
if
a
you
good
don't
question,
mind
Peter.
asking.
For on Twitch?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, on Twitch, it doesn't work. I don't get paid by how many people are watching me. It's more based on like, yeah, there's different ways that my viewers can like support me. So they can subscribe to me, and when they subscribe, there's 3 different tiers, and what they get for that is they actually get less ads, and they also get emotes, which I make, and then like they can use the emotes, and it's kind of like a special thing for them. So they can do that. They can also do bits, which is like, so for example, like if you did something cool, I could be like, here's 100 bits, woo, and then like the screen it will be like bits, and like every bit I get 1 cent.
Oh, juicy bits.
Yeah. So it just depends. Like people can, yeah. So people can just like give me bits like that. I haven't got it set up, but people can donate sometimes and that kind of stuff. But I'm really just like, I'm just loving streaming right now. I'm just
I can see.
I know.
It's
You're so
incredible.
passionate about it. It's so lovely.
But you have another passion.
yes.
Yes, and it's singing, and we're actually getting a lot of people wanting to hear you sing.
Give
Shout
the
out to
people
Jane,
what they
Jackie.
want.
That's it.
Hi. Give the people.
What they want.
So we have like about 10 minutes left in our show tonight.
All right.
Would you grace us with your jazz voice? It's a Ron Burgundy reference,
Thank
but
you,
yes.
thank you.
Teegan Bishop, ladies and gentlemen,
Okay,
let's
do
go.
It.
How many bits is this going to cost us?
Whenever I hear goodbyes,
Yeah, baby.
remind me, baby, of you. I break down and cry. So next time I'll be true, even for lost romance. Reminds me, baby, of you. I took a crazy chance.
Yeah, go get him, baby.
So next time I'll be true. I'll be true. I'll be true. Footsteps on the dance floor remind me, baby, of you. Teardrops in my eyes. So next time I'll be true, yeah. Whispers in the powder room. She cries on every tune. Every tune. Every tune.
Yeah, Teegan Bishop. Can you stick around, because we want to play out this show with a song, and I want to get everybody back in the studio.
Yeah.
Carl Mercado, Janae Harding, Melissa Grace. Come on in. Let's get these guys in here. You are watching Forget About Dre, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the questions. We're going to be pumping out these episodes every single Wednesday night. Thanks to the Starter Pod Presents. Please welcome back into the studio Mel Grace, Janae Harding, and Carl Mercado. All right. Can we fire up one of these other microphones, boys? And some more headphones? Yeah. All right.
Hey sister, it's really, really nice to meet ya.
Yeah.
I just met this 5'7" guy who's just my type. Like the way he's speaking, his confidence is peaking. Don't like his baggy jeans, I'ma like what's underneath them. No, I ain't Benzie on my age. I heard the cat and that rains and knew you tried away. Yeah. Let's go to the West Bay. I show you some reference. I'm liking this American boy. American, take me on a trip. I'd like to go someday. Take me to New York. I love to see LA. I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy. Come on, Teegan, second verse, baby. Go you. We'll get away this weekend. Take me to Broadway. Let's go shopping, baby. Then we'll go to a cafe. Let's see the summer way. Take me to your hood. I've never been to Brooklyn, and I like to see what's good. Dress in all your fancy clothes. Sneakers looking for toothers. I love it, no just walk in that walk.
What?
Talk that slit
Check it out.
Look at this American boy. American boy. Take me on a trip. I'd like to go someday.
We're killing him.
Take us to New York. I'd love to see LA.
We're killing him.
I really want to come kick it with you. You'll be my American boy. Come on, Dre.
Listen up. We're killing him in the UK. Everybody wanna say
Forget about Dre.
Yo, hit up, presto, fuck with me. Said to me, cool. Yo, don't act a fool.
Oh, now.
Yo, I always act a fool.
Ow.
Yo, they ain't nothing new.
Now.
Hey, he crazy, I know what you're thinking. Robina, know what you're drinking. Rap singer, chain blinger. Holla at the next girl soon as you blinking. What's your persona about this Australian? Rhyme, am I shallow? Because my clothes designer, ayy. Dress smart like a London bloke.
Yep.
Before he suit, yo, he suit bespoke.
Yep.
You thought that he's fucking QB4. Look
Yep.
at this big coat, tell me he's broke.
Yep.
You and all into that. Yo, I heard your lyrics, I feel your spirit, but I still talk that. Hey, also wags all wanna hear it, and I'm feeling like my kid is baddest. I like the pimps with the Gladys, yo, and you know that they love it. So to hell with this rubbish.
Thank you so much to our wonderful guests this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Huge shout out to Starter Pod Presents for having us on this show. We're live on air every Wednesday.
Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.